Hold on here. So, all right. When I watched this over for the first time, I was analyzing it. And I was also comparing it to my sparring footage, right? It's a lot different in the moment. It's very hard to incorporate everything that you learn into the actual moment. Unless, you know, you're a professional, you've been doing it for years. And that's why I have respect, such huge respect for those guys. And in a way, like, feel bad that I did a boxing match and was getting paid off of it, supposedly. Hopefully I do. But, you know, it's like they spend their whole lives training up to this point, and then they don't, you know, and some people don't get the chance. Some people don't get the chance to do it, and it's like, it's fucked up. But we're going to analyze this.
Come close. Gentlemen, you got your instructions before the fight.
I hear my
You know what's
trainer.
expected of you. Relax.
Relax. See, that's what I thought that was pretty funny right there. Deji was like going like, you see him? Look.
Gentlemen, you got your instructions.
I was just standing straight up the whole time. Oh, wait, here. Let me move my cam. Sorry, guys. I'm going to make it smaller and put it like right here. Right here, like Deji, how he's like moving back and forth. I was thinking in my head, I was like, what the fuck is he doing? I was like, is he trying to intimidate me by going back and forth and staring me in the eyes? I was like, what? I was just really confused.
Are we clear? Are we clear? Touch gloves if you wish.
And then he one-handed me there. I was like, damn, man. I was like, it felt so awkward. I went for two. And they put out one. I was like, shit. Man, that was awkward as fuck. I was like, that was awkward as fuck.
Okay, so they do.
So, first round. What did I do immediately? Why did the punches sound harder than it actually was? So, okay, so you see right there? Like, watch. Like, the way I get out, it felt smooth, but it doesn't look smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but it's not actually happening. It's not actually happening.
None at all. And we'll see if the tank can
like that right there.
Deji, huge uppercut, but you know what? Right off the bat,
And at this point, I'm just trying to move around. He hit good shots, but the thing that he did was like, no matter if he did have good conditioning or not, the fact that he was coming out like that was me being able to also analyze kind of what he was doing. And then you see in the later rounds, obviously, you know, he didn't condition enough, but even so, in the later rounds, I got used to it. I got used to like what he was throwing and stuff like that. So, I mean, see right there. Also, I put my hands up like this. I had a little tiny opening, and it looked like I remember that punch actually. It looked like I got hit pretty good in the face. Not the uppercut. He actually hit me there. But right there, that was kind of just like absorbing the punch with my gloves. Like it almost made it through, but it didn't. But it looked like a hard damn hit. And then right there, I tried to throw a punch, but he went in to hug me, and I was like, damn.
So Hacker is taking those first few relatively well.
Oh God, was that my mom?
big overhand right.
See right there, when I dropped, I went like this. I just went straight down. Like that's in sparring, I don't do that. Oh, look at me. See? Look at my hands. I'm not protecting anything. It's a good thing he fucking aimed for basically my collarbone.
Nice job.
Now Hacker's been able to duck a couple, but a couple are connected.
Deji clearly the more aggressive fighter here early on.
Well, he's got that experience in that fight before in 2018 versus Jake Paul, and that helps a lot, I would imagine.
He keeps throwing this big left cross, right? So he's a southpaw
See that? You see how he's getting tired already too? His punches aren't as strong. It's only the first round. His punches aren't the same anymore. He's throwing them, they're sloppy.
Deji's brother, another popular YouTube boxer, KSI, he actually defeated Logan Paul. At one point, Deji and KSI had the same coach, and they said Deji.
I tried to throw a hook there. He countered it.
Natural strength.
Oh, Vinnie Hacker just trying to throw some haymakers to get something going against Deji.
I don't know what the hell that was. I honestly don't know what the hell that was. Like an instinct punch. It was just like out of instinct, and I just threw that.
It is, right? And that weight advantage.
And then that I was like, what the fuck? Did he? Okay, I'm trying to see. Did he like push me into that, or did I fall into that? Yeah, I thought he like pushed me into that. I thought he did. And I don't know why I thought he did, but I kind of leaned into it and I went to like go like this, and then I fucking just went in the rope. I was like, I put my hands up. I was like, what the fuck?
That's a big factor here. You know,
I was like, what? That makes no sense. And then I was like, wait a minute. And I looked at it like after the fight. I was like, dude, I didn't even get like pushed into it. I dodged the punch and I just went into it myself. I was like, what? What am I doing? Like analyzing this stuff and then analyzing it compared to my sparring. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing in this first fucking round? Nope.
Deji,
A lot of these guys are closing
big left hand there from
getting into these really close exchanges.
Then
I want to see him in an MMA fight.
see that hook that I threw, or that looked more like a straight, but I know I was trying to throw a hook. I need to throw it more with my hips, and that's what I did wrong there. Because I didn't throw it with my hips, and I wasn't turning with the punch. And it wasn't very like hooks aren't always supposed to be rounded out, but that was more like it was like kind of like that when you're supposed to turn with it and keep your elbow up. I didn't keep my elbow up. Round two. I don't know. See, and then see, oh, I got rocked there. Look at my face. Boom. He just dropped his head with it. Boom. I paused on the right moment, too. Do you see that? That could have also been a Bryce Hall meme. Look at us throwing haymakers, bro. See, oh my God, right there. I didn't commit to it, right? Like I didn't even commit to really throwing like a fake. I just ducked and went like that. And I could have, if he would have thrown a punch, I could have lost my balance and fell. There's a lot of things that I'm doing wrong that you don't realize when you're in the moment.
I'm on the edge of my seat here. I don't know where this
Well,
is going.
boom. Okay, that was decent. Right? See, and that's also what I should have been doing from the start right here. How I throw the jab, even if it doesn't connect, I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, I need to throw them out. If I'm going to throw them, I can't be throwing half jabs. I need to make them step back a little bit at least.
And left is connecting so well. If he could set that up.
That was a good shot.
He has the strength to finish this fight.
Well, Paige, you talk about the cardio.
See right there, I didn't fully throw it. See that right there, this right here was a good fake. One, because it's like people try to tell you to like not think. Like I've had people tell me not to think about it and just flow with it. And that's what I did in the first round, but then I was like, wait. Like I need to think, bro. Like I need to think about what my trainers taught me. And one of the things that they taught me was, one, throwing sharp punches, and two, throwing out combos. Like the whole first fucking Jesus Christ, first fucking round, I was just sitting there throwing 1-2s. Like, and sure, that works. Sure, that's great. If you can throw decent 1-2s the whole time and at least connect them, like you could still do pretty decent. But it's like, you know, I was taught more than that. So right here, I think it was I think it was basically like a half jab and then a right to the body, which brings me down, and I'm already turned this way, so I can turn my hips into a hook. It wasn't the best hook because I kind of hit him with like this part of my hand, and I didn't turn my fist over and I didn't bring my elbow up. But I mean, it was still a pretty decent combo. And then decide to go in, you get him on the rope. I didn't attack him hard enough there though.
Hacker, that was the most important strike for him tonight. He could change the trajectory of this fight.
Deji clenching up, holding on. Oh.
And then right here, oh, it wasn't right there. There was one time I caught my arm. I didn't realize I was that close to the rope, and I caught my arm in the rope.
He is not
It's funny as fuck.
by any means.
That was a good shot.
He can't take many of those straight left hands.
I mean, but I did though. I did take those, and I eat them.
And now Hacker seems to be stalking his prey.
Deji's just waiting, trying to get the left through. See a couple right.
I think it's like coming up right here. Yep, right here.
See this straight left, straight left, straight left. He keeps throwing.
Oh my
send
God.
that baby.
Oh my God.
See this
Like,
straight left,
I just wanted that to connect.
straight left,
So, oh, I don't know why it doesn't let you do that.
straight
Oh, you got to do a space bar. Like, his head is so wide open there, bro. It is so wide open there. It's so wide open. He's like this. And his hands are right here. And I forgot I was up on the fucking rope. And I threw it, and I look at him, I'm like, what? I started laughing.
behind it. It's
And we both looking at each other like, what the fuck just happened?
Gloves there.
We've seen the respect start very quickly after the fight starts.
And then that's trying to get him on the ropes. I didn't realize it was that close to the round ending, but that's the second round.
With a car.
in both rounds. Gene Shaw
At this point, I knew he was getting tired already. This is before he took the knee, but I still knew he was like getting tired. His punches, he wasn't throwing them as hard anymore.
and straight left. See, he switches stances.
That was a good dodge.
With such authority that he's coming forward and switching stances.
Absolutely.
Deji has a lot of
Wait, did I skip him taking the knee? Or was that this round? Yeah, that was this round. I kind of was like, see right here, I could have just fucking stepped in and just went to town, but I was like, what? I was just so confused, and I was like, dude, I'm not gonna, if anything, if he is tired, or in my head at that point, I was like, I think he's lightheaded. I think he's lightheaded. I didn't think he was tired. I thought he was like lightheaded. And I was like, dude, if I were to beat him there and knock him down, like, why would I want to win like that? Like, that's such a stupid way to win. When a dude's fucking sitting there and he's asking for a fucking breather, and then I just go in and just throw like a right to his chin. Why would I do that? Like, that makes no sense. What's up, Boof? It's just, I don't know. It would have been a stupid way to win. But I was just so confused here.
Vinnie Hacker and
Wait, what happened?
what happened right there?
He could have some. Maybe he needed some more time to recover.
That was very weird.
That was. I'd love to see the replay.
Try to hit him with a hopping hook or a gazelle hook. And then I fucking fell. Or I fucking tripped. Lost my footing. Didn't keep my legs wide enough there. That was also something that, like, I couldn't, like, I'd switch it my stance like mid-fight because one, my feet would be wide sometimes, and then it would go and my feet would like get closer together, and then I'd have to reposition again. And then that time I forgot to fucking have a wider grounded stance, and I fucking fell backwards almost.
You wondered if Vinnie Hacker could take Deji into deep water. How would the cardio hold up?
And he starts going back in this corner willingly, and I'm like,
Big shot.
Vinnie Hacker. Wow.
and that's when I was kind of like, I saw him backing into the corner, and I was just like,
This is going the other
that's
way.
I mean, that's tea time, basically. You just go in and just start beating the shit out of his body.
Nobody expected this. Mid-fight, he doesn't seem
Then right here, when I'm about to throw this right, I just like, I knew he was tired as shit, and this would throw him off, at least. So I was like, fuck it, I'm throwing a massive right. And I step in close enough, almost close enough, but he just has the reaction time to get out. And then, yeah, that happened. I mean, that's that.
Unbelievable. And for the first time tonight, we can say TikTok, you don't stop.
I mean, that was definitely a fucking experience. Nonetheless, like, dude, in my opinion, I think for the amount of time that I trained, it was it was like a decent show. You know what I'm saying? For the amount of time that I trained, I think I did pretty decent, and I'm not trying to fucking like hype myself up. But I mean, dude, it was fucking literally, I would have been disappointed. Honestly, I go in there and I train fucking 5 hours a day at 6 a.m, an hour drive. It's like, you gotta see the whole thing through. Otherwise, I'm gonna be disappointed. But dude, like, that's something that I will never let go of. Like, it was, I mean, win or lose, it's like something that, like, even if I did lose, I would have the same mindset. Like, if I didn't take that fight, I probably would have regretted it anyways for not taking it. Just because of the experience and like being like, I did that. I fucking went out there and I fought somebody. Sorry. My fucking voice cracked. But dude, it was a lot of work. You have to be really passionate about that sport to be able to do something like that as a career. You have to like love it. You have to hate it enough to love it. It's like, I could never do it. I could never do that. I could never do that. But I knew that once I took it, and since there's no going back, and once I take something, like, there's no backing out. Even if they give me the chance to back out, I'm not gonna do it. Just because, you have to put time and dedication into that stuff, and I did, and it was just, I mean, it paid off. That's really all, but dude, it was like, yeah, it was insane. Danielle, thank you for the $7. Love you, and you ate that fat up. Thank you, Danielle. That shit was cray cray.